Popping, everybody? My name is Eden and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Libra, who in the Greek mythology equates to Zeus, Lord of the Skies, King, the gods, the god of thunder and lightning. And arguably the most powerful of the original Greek gods. He sired many powerful demigods, Zeus. Some of them you might even know. How are we all doing today, Libra? Hope we're all having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. When this goes up, I believe it is. Is the Monday when this goes up. Hope we're all having a wonderful Monday. And without much further ado, let's begin your week off with a bang, shall we? May the odds be ever in your favor. Beginning with Pegasus' Ascent. Not bad at all, Libra. You are feeling free. You're feeling unshackled. You're feeling great. You're going to the skies. You're killing it right now. Not really much more to say about that card, except, you're a free spirit right now, Libra. And that's great, because Pegasi, they have wings. They belong in the sky. And you're the Lord of the Skies. Your patron god is the Lord of the Skies. So, yeah. Go on, then. Closest acquaintance? Jason's Quest. Okay. Jason's Quest. Your friend's coming with you. They might be, hitching a ride on your back. They might be, supporting you however they can. They might be, they're just with you right now, this close friend. I don't know what they're doing, what they're up to, what they're, trying to accomplish by being with you here. But, yeah, they're with you. You're not alone in, whatever you're doing here, Libra, which is good, which is very, very good. Let's see here. Where's your head at? Hephaestus' Forge. Okay, then. You've started up a new project here, Libra. You've started up crafting something new. I'm not sure what you're working on. I'm not sure, what you've decided to take up, but you're definitely putting your newfound freedom to good use, Libra. That's the good thing about this, that you are definitely putting your newfound freedom to good use. You're not letting it go to waste. What's around you? Ooh, man. Phaethon's ambition. Okay, then. So, this may turn out to be a cautionary tale, Libra. And I'm sure you've heard many cautionary tales over the years, but not quite like this. There was a man, son of a titan named Helios, the titan of the sun, literally taking the sun chariot up into the sky every morning, letting it, rise into the sky and set at dusk. He's literally just the god of the sun. Phaethon was his son. And Phaethon wanted to meet his father. And that was his ambition. And after, taking some advice from some old sages, he trekked for 3 days across the desert. And on the third night, he encountered his father's castle. And he entered it. His father was proud of him. He was like, "Welcome, my child. What can I do for you? I will grant you one wish. Any wish?" And Phaethon, with all his mighty ambition and his drive, chose the worst wish he could. To ride the sun chariot and command the sun horses. His father tried to protest, but true to his word, he granted his son the wish. And, let's just say that's how the Gobi Desert was created. And Phaethon did not live to, see the next night. Careful not to fly too close to the sun, or worse, become the sun. Libra. What do you want? The Spartan spirit. You want to be strong. You want to see it through the end. You want the strength, the discipline, the honor, the ability to see this project through to the end. And I can see how I can see this might be a little bit tough for you, but you're hammering away, you're doing your thing, and if there's one thing I know about you, Libra, you don't stop until you get what you want. You are not gonna have you know what this. Who's advising you? Nexus Starlit Veil. This is a card I haven't gotten in a while. So your friend's telling you this might not be as easy as it looks. You might have some unseen forces working against you. You might have some, issues that crop up you don't anticipate. Don't get overconfident. Don't rush this, Libra. Because I know that's something that you want to do. You want this to be done as soon as possible. You want things done fast, 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 fast. You want them done now. But whatever you're working on here, this is not a project that can be rushed. You can't rush art. And something tells me this project you're working on will be a work of art. And you can't rush that. So the best advice I can give you here is to follow your friend's advice and don't rush this. Because if you do, it might not work out the way you think. Don't get cocky, Libra. What's your dilemma? Athena's wisdom. Interesting. Okay, so you're not sure if you have the wisdom nor the smarts to pull this project out. I think you do possess both those things in abundance. You just need someone to let you know when you've gone too far. And that's what this friend of yours is for. That's what they're for. They're there to tell you when it's time to back down. Because the body has methods of, telling you that, you're doing a lot of stupid things. And at some point, it decides that it's time for the stupid to go away. And it shuts you down mid-stupid. The same goes with your head here in terms of trying to rush a work of art. If you try to rush a work of art, your mind is going to say that it's time for the stupid to go away. And it's going to shut you down mid-stupid. Essentially, 2 words for that. Writer's block. Or it's equivalent to whatever you're doing here. Who has the power? Medusa's gaze. Oh, man. Above all else, this is a card of power, so this is in your hands. The question is, are you going to use that power wisely? Are you going to wield it the way you should wield it? Or are you going to rush this project? Try and take shortcuts that you really should not, and come out with a shabby project? Because it will get done, Libra. The question is not if it will get done. It will get done. The question is of the quality of your product here, Libra. The question of your quality. What's holding you back? Artemis's moon. Wow. Okay. This is good, actually. You know you're headstrong, Libra. You've been through this before. You know what you're like. You know you're headstrong. You know you don't settle for anything. You know that you don't stop unless somebody tells you that you need to stop. So what you're doing is putting limiters on yourself. You might be putting time limits on how long you can work every day. You might be, asking your friends who say, hey, if I look like I'm working too hard, take me out of it. Don't care if you have to drag me out, take me out of it. But what you're doing is, holding yourself back intentionally for the sake of making things look better and feel better. And that's great. That is so good of you, Libra. That is so, so good of you to do that. Just remember, don't always hold yourself back. If you're in the groove, if you're vibing, if you're, going for it, you've got some momentum going, and if you want to stop, and if you don't want to stop, then override your previous limits. Don't do that too often, but if you are in the zone, once or twice, you are good to do that. What's being hidden? Electra's resolve. Okay. Yeah. So your friend is a little hurt by you working so hard on this project and not paying much attention to them, but they understand. They understand where you're coming from. They understand your dedication to the cause. They understand, that you have a lot of work to do, and they're with you. They're 100% with you on this, Libra. All you got to do now is keep them by your side. They're determined to help you. Don't waste the opportunity they're giving you. Accept their help because you may well need it. Can you succeed? Absolutely, you can. Persephone's passage. When you succeed at whatever you're doing here, Libra, it's going to start a whole new era for you. Whatever project you're working on here is big. Big enough to change your life. And honestly, if you can pull it off, more power to you. Absolutely more power to you here, Libra. I've got nothing else except, don't stop. Shoot for the stars this time, Libra. You're almost there. What happens in the end? Aries battle cry. You pulled it off. Libra, you pulled it off. Little known fact, Aries, he's one of the children of Zeus and Hera. And, it kind of makes sense. They're both very powerful, gods. They both have warlike aspects to them. And, the fact that you got this card specifically at the end of your reading here says to me that you absolutely can and will succeed. You will make this happen. And no matter what happens, whether it turns out good or bad, it does get done. And I think it's going to turn out great. I feel like you took your time, you were patient, and you pulled it off. As Sun Tzu once said, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Same principle applies here. Know your project and know yourself, and you need not fear the result of doing it 100 times over. When's this all happening? Nemesis is justice. Okay, it's all happening right now. All of this is happening right now. I'd say over the next few weeks, maybe even 2 months, it'll all come to pass, and this will be the end result. Nemesis is justice. Justice will be served. The scales of balance will, fall back into place. Things will be good, and life will return to normal. You're just dedicated to the project, Libra. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't stop. Okay. I will take you to the story once more here, as I always do in these videos. You recently, you might have been released from a job, you might have finished a project, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm free, yay. And your friend's like, yay, free, do your thing. Friend over here is like, yeah, you're great, do your thing, go for it, don't stop now. And then your mind went to, ooh, it's like a new project I could do, I should start doing this. And you ask your friend to not let this happen. Faith on ambition. You ask your friend to say, hey, if I'm getting too out of control, if I'm getting too obsessive over this project, stop me. Because I might not know when to stop myself. They said, sure, I got you. I got you, my friend. You wanted to be strong enough to know when to stop yourself. You wanted to know, if you were doing the right thing, if you were, being strong, or if you were just being foolish. And your friend was unsure for a while if, you would be able to pull it off, without their intervention. You were unsure for a while if you'd be able to pull it off without their intervention. The wisdom of Athena, you needed that. The wisdom and intelligence of Athena, but you had both. You stood strong, and despite having all the power in your hands, despite having literally all the power in your hands, you had the wisdom to not use it brashly. You stood by your principles, and in the end, you pulled it off. And just for reference here, Libra, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 major Olympian gods in your reading here. 4 major Olympian gods. This is a serious reading, Libra. Take notes, because this is life stuff. This is serious, serious life stuff for you. You're going to learn a lot of lessons about yourself in the next few months here. Take notes. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to the big 1,000 subscribers, people. We are getting there, people. We are so getting there. Thank you all so much for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.